The jukebox coughs up haggard songs while smoke hangs low and the night drags on. I'm 2 stools down from yesterday, trying to drink your goodbye away. Your lipstick's still on that empty glass, like a red little ghost from a broken past. The bartender knows not to ask me why. I'm drowning truth in a bourbon sky. Every tear's got a tab I pay, every memory pulls me back your way. And every time the door swings wide, I still look up thinking you're outside. Under whiskey lights and neon lights, I see your face in every stranger's eyes. The band plays loud but it can't disguise this heart still breaking in half tonight. I keep pretending I'm doing fine with a worn out smile and a bottle of rye, but love don't leave when the last call cries. Under whiskey lights and neon lights. Said this town was too small for dreams, too many ghosts in these worn out streets. So you packed your boots and your Sunday dress, left me the blame and all the rest. Now there's a blonde by the pinball machine, laughing soft like you laughed at me. But her perfume don't cut half as deep as the promises you didn't keep. I told my friends I'd let you go, but there's one thing everybody knows: a cowboy's pride can stand up tall, then fall apart at alcohol. Under whiskey lights and neon lights, I see your face in every stranger's eyes. The band plays loud but it can't disguise this heart still breaking in half tonight. I keep pretending I'm doing fine with a worn out smile and a bottle of rye, but love don't leave when the last call cries. Under whiskey lights and neon lights. There's a Bible verse on a coaster ring, says even sinners can find their wings. But I ain't flown since you walked out, just circle low around this town. The mirror back there behind the bar shows a man who took it all too hard. His hat pulled low, his eyes half gone, still chasing you in every song. Maybe someday when the morning's clear, I'll quit pretending you're still near. Maybe I'll learn how to sleep alone and leave your memory with the dawn. But tonight ain't mercy, tonight ain't grace, it's a barroom light on an empty place. And if regret had a melody, it'd sound like this old band to me. Under whiskey lights and neon lights, I see your face in every stranger's eyes. The band plays loud but it can't disguise this heart still breaking in half tonight. I keep pretending I'm doing fine I'll be back when the moon gets high, to those whiskey lights and neon lights. Yeah, I'll be back when the moon gets high, to those whiskey lights and neon lights.
She left on a Friday with the radio loud, kicked up the gravel past the edge of town, and my old blue Chevy with the tailgate dent, and half my paycheck from the money I spent. She had red lips, white boots, trouble in her eyes, a suitcase full of baby, don't ask why. I was standing on the porch in the pouring rain. She took the Chevy, I took the blame. Mama said, son, what did you do? Daddy said, boy, she finally left you. The whole town talks like they know my name, but they don't know she drove away with everything. She took the Chevy, I took the blame. She took the wheels, I took the shame. She took the road, I took the pain. She took the sunshine, I took the rain. Now I'm walking these boots down a two-lane lane with a busted heart and a lonesome flame. Everybody says I'm the one who changed. She took the Chevy, I took the blame. That truck had a Bible on the dashboard cracked, a George Jones tape and a rifle rack. Had a picture of us from a county fair, back when love was young and she still cared. Now she's somewhere south with my fishing pole, my lucky hat and my last good soul. And I'm stuck here drinking through a hurricane. She took the Chevy, I took the blame. The sheriff waved when she crossed that line, said, there goes your girl in that truck of mine. I said, that ain't hers, but he just laughed, said, son, looks like love done kicked your. She took the Chevy, I took the blame. She took the wheels, I took the shame. She took the road, I took the pain. She took the sunshine, I took the rain. Now I'm walking these boots down a two-lane lane with a busted heart and a lonesome flame. Everybody says I'm the one who changed. She took the Chevy, I took the blame. Picture on a diner wall down in Tulsa by a payphone hall. She was smiling wide by my Chevrolet with a new man leaning where I used to stay. He wore my jacket, he wore my grin, had my old dog sitting close to him. I laughed so hard I nearly went insane. She took the Chevy, I took the blame. So I bought me a beer and a bus ticket home, called up the bank on a broken phone. They said, sir, your truck payment's late again. I said, call my ex if you're looking for it. She took the Chevy, I took the blame. She took the wheels, I took the shame. She took the road, I took the pain. She took the sunshine, I took the rain. Now I'm walking these boots down a two-lane lane with a busted heart and a lonesome flame. Everybody says I'm the one who changed. She took the Chevy, I took the blame. Maybe I loved her too easy. Maybe I held on too long. Maybe I should have known better when she packed up during our song. Maybe a man can lose a woman. Maybe a man can lose his pride. But when she takes your pickup boys, that's a different kind of goodbye. She took the Chevy, I took the blame. She took the wheels, I took the shame. She took the road, I took the pain. She took the sunshine, I took the rain. Now I'm walking these boots down a two-lane lane with a busted heart and a lonesome flame. Everybody says I'm the one who changed. She took the Chevy, I took the blame. She took the Chevy, I took the blame. She took my dog and my good last name. She took the map, she took the keys. She took every little thing but me. Now if you see her rolling through town someday in a beat-up blue truck with a Tennessee plate, tell her I'm fine, tell her I'm sane. Tell her she took the Chevy, but I kept the pain. Yeah, she took the Chevy, but I kept the blame. She took the Chevy, I took the blame.
Came home late with your lipstick gone. Said you were working, but your heels had mud on. I saw the truth in the porch light glow, but I let you talk, Lord, I let you go. You smiled so sweet with a sinner's grace, had a little white lie on your pretty face. Said, baby, trust me, I never do you wrong. Then the radio played our cheating song. I didn't need a preacher, I didn't need a sign. I just poured one glass and watched the truth unwind. Whiskey don't lie, but you sure did burn my heart like a matchstick kid. You said forever with your hand on mine, cross that line one too many times. Whiskey burns clean, but love burns slow. Now I know what I didn't want to know. The bottle told the truth, you tried to hide. Whiskey don't lie, but you sure did. I found your note in the laundry room, folded up with a cheap perfume, a motel matchbook, room 23, and a name that sure as hell wasn't me. I drove downtown to the Silver Spur, where the neon lights make sinners blur. There you were in a corner booth, dancing close to a brand new truth. You saw me standing by the door, your smile fell to the floor. I raised my glass and tipped my hat, said, honey, don't explain no more. Whiskey don't lie, but you sure did burn my heart like a matchstick kid. You said forever with your hand on mine, and crossed that line one too many times. Whiskey burns clean, but love burns slow. Now I know what I didn't want to know. The bottle told the truth, you tried to hide. Whiskey don't lie, but you sure did. Behind the bar said, son, sit down. A broken heart's cheaper than a wedding gown. He poured me courage in a heavy glass, said some goodbyes are built to last. I laughed so hard that I nearly cried. Thought about the man I was inside, the fool who bought every word you said, while your goodbye slept in another man's bed.
The band kicked up, the crowd got loud, but I heard every silence clear. Sometimes the truth don't shout your name, it just walks in and disappears. Whiskey don't lie, but you sure did burn my heart like a matchstick kid. You said forever with your hand on mine, and crossed that line one too many times. Whiskey burns clean, but love burns slow. Now I know what I didn't want to know. The bottle told the truth, you tried to hide. Whiskey don't lie, but you sure did. Maybe I was blind, maybe I was blind, maybe I was kind, maybe I was kind, maybe I loved you past the warning signs. Maybe I believed what I needed to, 'cause losing me was easier than losing you. But there ain't no mercy in a cheating heart. A pretty little flame can still leave scars, and every sip I take tonight tastes like wrong, dressed up as right. Now you're calling at 3:15, saying, baby, please come rescue me. But I ain't the man waiting by the phone. I learned how lonely can feel like home. I left your ring by the jukebox light, paid my tab and stepped into the night. The moon looked down like it always knew I was done being haunted by the ghost of you. Whiskey don't lie, but you sure did burn my heart like a matchstick kid. You said forever with your hand on mine, and crossed that line one too many times. Whiskey burns clean, but love burns slow. Now I know what I didn't want to know. The bottle told the truth, you tried to hide. Whiskey don't lie, but you sure did. Whiskey don't lie, but you sure did. Left my love in a shallow ditch, took my trust and painted it blue, then cried like I was hurting you. Whiskey burns clean, but love burns slow. Some folks stay, some headlights go. I raise one glass to the truth I survived. Whiskey don't lie, but you sure did. Yeah, I'll raise one glass to the truth I survived. Whiskey don't lie, but you sure did. At 9:15 with a red dress burning in the neon sign. Same old smile, same wild eyes, same little look that ruined my life. She didn't come along like she used to do. Had a new man laughing where I once stood true. I tipped my hat and I turned away, but my boots knew better than to let me stay. The band struck up a two-step tune. The moon looked down through the smoke-filled room, and every step she took with him walked right over me again. There are boot prints on a heartbreak floor where she danced away and I loved her more. Every turn, every spin, every goodbye sound left another scar where my heart broke down. The fiddle cries and the steel guitar moans. I'm standing here, but I'm already gone. She took my pride and she left the score with boot prints on a heartbreak floor. Still remembers our first slow dance. Her head on my shoulder, my shaking hand. She said, baby, I ain't ever leaving. And I was young enough to go believing. We carved our names on that corner wall right by the payphone in the old dance hall. The time painted over what love once made. Now her new man buys what I used to pay. The bartender looked like he knew my pain, poured one more round and forgotten my name. But the jukebox didn't forget her song. It played it loud when she moved along. There are boot prints on a heartbreak floor where she danced away and I loved her more. Every turn, every spin, every goodbye sound left another scar where my heart broke down. The fiddle cries and the steel guitar moans. I'm standing here, but I'm already gone. She took my pride and she left the score with boot prints on a heartbreak floor. Charlie at the corner said, sunset tide. A woman like that is a Saturday night. She'll shine like silver, burn like coal, and leave dust tracks across your soul. I said, Charlie, I should have known back then, a heart ain't safe where the whiskey begins. He laughed and said, boy, don't feel so low. We've all been stepped on by someone we know. Then he raised his glass to the ghosts we keep, to the promises buried way down deep. And I raised mine to a love no more, still dancing on that hardwood floor. There are boot prints on a heartbreak floor where she danced away and I loved her more. Every turn, every spin, every goodbye sound left another scar where my heart broke down. The fiddle cries and the steel guitar moans. I'm standing here but I'm already gone. She took my pride and she left the score with boot prints on a heartbreak floor. Maybe tomorrow I'll leave this town. Maybe tomorrow I won't come around. Maybe I'll find me a road that's wide and stop looking for her in the barroom lights. Maybe a man can learn to heal when the hurt gets old and the pain gets real. But tonight that dress and those dancing shoes are walking holes right through the truth. At closing time she passed my chair with a little less fire and a little more care. She said, I hope you're doing alright. I said, darling, I'm learning tonight. She looked at the floor where the sawdust lay, like she could see all the years we made. Then her new man called from the open door, and she left me there like she did before. There are boot prints on a heartbreak floor where she danced away and I loved her more. Every turn, every spin, every goodbye sound left another scar where my heart broke down. The fiddle cries and the steel guitar moans. I'm standing here but I'm already gone. She took my pride and she left the score with boot prints on a heartbreak floor. There are boot prints on a heartbreak floor from every love that don't love no more, from every fool who held on tight to a goodbye dressed up in Saturday night. I'll pay my tab and find the door, leave my tears where they fell before, but she'll still be there when the band plays more, leaving boot prints on a heartbreak floor.
You came home late with your lipstick gone, said you were working, but your heels had mud on. I saw the truth in the porch light glow, but I let you talk, Lord, I let you go. You smiled so sweet with a sinner's grace, had a little white light on your pretty face. Said, baby, trust me, I'd never do you wrong. Then the radio played our cheating song. I didn't need a preacher, I didn't need a sign. I just poured one glass and watched the truth unwind. Whiskey don't lie, but you sure did burn my heart like a matchstick kid. You said forever with your hand on mine and crossed that line one too many times. Whiskey burns clean, but love burns slow. Now I know what I didn't want to know. The bottle told the truth you tried to hide. Whiskey don't lie, but you sure did. Cheap perfume, a motel matchbook, room 23, and a name that sure as hell wasn't me. I drove downtown to the Silver Spur, where the neon lights make sinners blur. There you were in a corner booth, dancing close to a brand new truth. You saw me standing by the door,
your smile fell to the floor. I raised my glass and tipped my hat, said, honey, don't explain no more. Whiskey don't lie, but you sure did burn my heart like a matchstick kid. You said forever with your hand on mine, then crossed that line one too many times. Whiskey burns clean, but love burns slow. Now I know what I didn't want to know. The bottle told the truth you tried to hide. Whiskey don't lie, but you sure did. Jack behind the bar said, son, sit down. A broken heart's cheaper than a wedding gown. He poured me courage in a heavy glass, said some goodbyes are built to last. I laughed so hard that I nearly cried. Thought about the man I was inside, the fool who bought every word you said, while your goodbye slept in another man's bed. The band kicked up, the crowd got loud, but I heard every silence clear. Sometimes the truth don't shout your name, it just walks in and disappears. Whiskey don't lie, but you sure did burn my heart like a matchstick kid. You said forever with your hand on mine, then crossed that line one too many times. Whiskey burns clean, but love burns slow. Now I know what I didn't want to know. The bottle told the truth you tried to hide. Whiskey don't lie, but you sure did. Maybe I was blind, maybe I was kind, maybe I loved you past the warning signs. Maybe I believed what I needed to, 'cause losing me was easier than losing you. But there ain't no mercy in a cheating heart. A pretty little flame can still leave scars, and every sip I take tonight tastes like wrong dressed up as right. Now you're calling at 3:15, saying, baby, please come rescue me. But I ain't the man waiting by the phone. I learned how lonely can feel like home. Jukebox light, paid my tab and stepped into the night. The moon looked down like it always knew. I was done being haunted by the ghost of you. Whiskey don't lie, but you sure did burn my heart like a matchstick kid. You said forever with your hand on mine, and crossed that line one too many times. Whiskey burns clean, but love burns slow. Now I know what I didn't want to know. The bottle told the truth you tried to hide. Whiskey don't lie, but you sure did. Oh, whiskey don't lie, but you sure did. Left my love in a shallow ditch, took my trust and painted it blue, then cried like I was hurting you. Whiskey burns clean, but love burns slow. Some folks stay, some headlights go. I'll raise one glass to the truth I survived. Whiskey don't lie, but you sure did. Yeah, I'll raise one glass to the truth I survived. Whiskey don't lie, but you sure did. The moon was hanging over Main Street like a silver tear in the sky. You stood beneath that red bar sign with forever in your eyes. I knew the way you held your coat. I knew
never said the words. I felt your last goodbye. The jukebox played our favorite song, but it didn't sound the same. Every note was turning cold. Every chord called out your name. You said, baby, don't you hate me? I said, darling, I won't try. But my heart broke like a bottle underneath that glowing sign. It was a neon moonlight goodbye, a slow dance fading in your eyes. One last kiss, one last lie, one more tear I couldn't hide. The steel guitar cried through the night while you walked out of my life, leaving me alone beneath the sky with a neon moonlight goodbye. Your boots kept moving toward the door. Mine were frozen to the floor. I reached for words I couldn't find and watched you want me no more. The bartender turned the lights down low, like mercy had a switch. But there ain't no gentle way to lose the love you can't forget. Outside the highway hummed your name, a sad and lonesome tune, while I sat there with an empty glass and the shadow of the moon. I told myself I'd let you go, I swore I'd be alright. But every time that neon shines, you come walking back tonight. It was a neon moonlight goodbye, a slow dance fading in your eyes. One last kiss, one last lie, one more tear I couldn't hide. The steel guitar cried through the night while you walked out of my life, leaving me alone beneath the sky with a neon moonlight goodbye. Now every Friday after work, I drift back to that bar where broken hearts and county songs still know right where you are. There's a couple on the dance floor moving like we used to do, and for a second in the smoky light, I almost think it's you. Oh, Charlie says sometime will heal, but time keeps running slow. Maybe someday I'll stop seeing your face in every flame. Maybe someday I'll quit hearing the way you said my name. Maybe someday this old heart will learn to sleep at night without reaching for a memory in the pale blue morning light. But tonight the moon is shining and the neon's burning too, and every lonely thing I see still looks a lot like you. It was a neon moonlight goodbye, a slow dance fading in your eyes. One last kiss, one last kiss, one last lie, one last lie, one more tear I couldn't hide. The steel guitar cried through the night while you walked out of my life, leaving me alone beneath the sky with a neon moonlight goodbye. The moon was hanging over Main Street like a silver tear in the sky. You stood beneath that red bar sign with forever.
She walked in wearing trouble and a red dress made to sin. The whole room turned to watch her like the night had just walked in. She sat down 2 stools over with a smile that hit me hard. I said, "Ma'am, what are you drinking?" She said, "Whiskey from the bar." I bought her 1, then bought her 2. Then she laughed and touched my sleeve. By the time the jukebox started, she had made a fool of me. The bartender gave me warning eyes like he'd seen this play before, but I was busy falling while she was looking for the door. I paid for her drink, she paid with my heart. She lit me up, then tore me apart. One little smile, one whiskey neat, had me dancing to a losing beat. She took my name, she took my pride, left me broke on the losing side. I paid for her drink, but that was just the start. She paid me back by breaking my heart. She said she came from Laredo, had a man who did her wrong. Said she needed one good dancer and a sad old country song. So I led her to the sawdust where the neon shadows fall. She fit right against my shoulder like she'd never leave at all. She whispered, "You're a sweet one," then she kissed me by the band. But a drifter's kind of promise turns to smoke inside your hand. Old Charlie by the jukebox said, "Son, don't bet too high. Some women drink your whiskey, then leave you with goodbye." I paid for her drink, she paid with my heart. She lit me up, then tore me apart. One little smile, one whiskey neat, had me dancing to a losing beat. She took my name, she took my pride, left me broke on the losing side. I paid for her drink, but that was just the start. She paid me back by breaking my heart. At midnight she was laughing At 1 she called me dear. At 2 she said I'll be right back, and then she disappeared. She left her glass half empty, left her perfume on the chair, left me holding both our bar tabs and a heart that wasn't there. I found a napkin by the ashtray with the lipstick kissing red. It said thanks for all the dancing, but I never meant what I said. The band kicked into Haggard and the room began to spin. I had paid for every round she drank, but I paid more for letting her in. I paid for her drink, she paid with my heart. She lit me up, then tore me apart. One little smile, one whiskey neat, had me dancing to a losing beat. She took my name, she took my pride, left me broke on the losing side. I paid for her drink, but that was just a start. She paid me back by breaking my heart. Maybe I was lonely, maybe she was too. Maybe every barroom angel has a devil passing through. Maybe I should thank her for the lesson and the scar. Never trust a pretty goodbye in a smoky downtown bar. But Lord, when she was dancing, she felt like saving grace, till the truth came walking in and wore another woman's face. 3 weeks later down in Austin, I saw her once again, on the arm of some poor cowboy with that same sweet lying grin. He was buying her a bourbon, she was touching his left hand. I tipped my hat and told him, brother, I understand. She looked at me like lightning, then she smiled like nothing changed. I said, ma'am, I know you're tabbed now, and I know just how you pay. I paid for her drink, she paid with my heart. She lit me up, then tore me apart. One little smile, one whiskey neat, had me dancing to a losing beat. She took my name, she took my name, she took my pride, she took my pride, left me broke on the losing side. I paid for her drink, but that was just the start. She paid me back by breaking my heart. I paid for her drink, she paid with my heart. She turned last call into fine black art. She took a toast and made it sting, turned my love into a pawn shop ring. Now every time the neon starts, I guard my wallet and my heart, 'cause I paid for her drink, but that was just the start. She paid me back by breaking my heart. Yeah, I paid for her drink, but that was just the start. She paid me back by breaking my heart. Yeah, I paid for her drink, but that was just the start. She paid me back by breaking my heart. She walked in wearing trouble, and her red dress made me sin. The whole room turned to watch her like the night had just walked in. She sat down 2 stools over with a smile that hit me hard. I said, ma'am, what are you drinking? She said, whiskey from the bar. I bought her 1, then bought her 2, and she laughed and touched my sleeve. By the time the jukebox started, she had made a fool of me. The bartender gave me warning eyes, like I'd seen this play before, but I was busy falling while she was looking for the door. I paid for her drink, she paid with my heart. She lit me up, then tore me apart. One little slap.
pushed through the door at 9:45, with a pocket full of hurt and a heart caving in. The neon was humming like an old sad tune, and the moon had a crack in its silver spoon. I told the bartender, pour something strong, something that'll make a short night long. He slid me a glass with a knowing grin, like he'd seen a man lose what I lost again. I wasn't looking for mercy, I wasn't looking for truth. I came here for the whiskey, but I stayed here for the blues. I came for the whiskey, stayed for the blues, for a steel guitar crying over loving you, for a fiddle that could break me clean in two, and a jukebox singing what I never knew. I came for the burn, but I stayed for the pain, for a sad old song calling out your name. I came to forget what I couldn't lose. I came for the whiskey, stayed for the blues. There's a woman in red by the dance hall light, laughing like she never lost sleep at night. She asked me to dance, but I shook my head. I was still two-stepping with the words you said. You said I love you, then you said goodbye, left me standing in a storm with no reason why. Now every slow song that the band plays low finds the places only heartache knows. The bottle started talking, the room began to move. I came here for the whiskey, but I stayed here for the blues. I came for the whiskey, stayed for the blues, or a steel guitar crying over loving you, for a fiddle that could break me clean in two, and a jukebox singing what I never knew. I came for the burn, but I stayed for the pain, for a sad old song calling out your name. I came to forget what I couldn't lose. I came for the whiskey, stayed for the blues. Oh, Charlie at the corner raised his empty glass, said, son, some good loves are built not to last, but don't let one woman and a hard goodbye turn your whole life into closing time. I laughed like a man who still had pride, then I felt one tear I couldn't hide. He said, that's all right, boy, let it fall. This barroom's heard worse from us all. The lights got soft and golden, the band slipped into a groove. I came here for the whiskey, but I stayed here for the blues. Maybe tomorrow I'll walk away from the ghost of you and yesterday. Maybe I'll wake up without reaching across to the empty side where my whole world got lost. Maybe I'll learn how to sleep alone, stop waiting up for your headlights home. But tonight this band knows what I need, a song that hurts as much as me. I came for the whiskey, stayed for the blues, for a steel guitar crying over loving you, for a fiddle that could break me clean in two, and a jukebox singing what I never knew. I came for the burn, but I stayed for the pain, for a sad old song calling out your name. I came to forget what I couldn't lose. I came for the whiskey, whiskey bar with nothing left to prove. When the night gets heavy and the truth comes through, I'll raise one more to the love I knew. I came to forget, but I found the truth. I came for the whiskey, stayed for the blues. Yeah, I came to forget, but I found the truth. I came for the whiskey, stayed for the blues.
There's 2 bar stools by the window where we used to sit and dream. You laugh into your whiskey, I'd call you my everything. You said we'd leave this town someday, buy a little land out west, with a porch light in the evening, and your head against my chest. But now one stool sits empty, and one fool sits alone, staring at a neon sign that don't know you're gone. The bartender keeps your glass there, like you might walk back in. But every night at closing time, I lose you all again. 2 bar stools and a broken promise, one old song we called our own, a steel guitar crying honest in a place that feels like home. You said forever, then you vanished, left my heart out in the rain. Now I'm drinking with your memory and dancing with the pain. 2 bar stools and a broken promise, that's all you left my name. I still remember Tuesday, when you wore that dress of red. You traced a heart on a napkin, it meant every word you said. You said, darling, when we're older, we'll laugh at nights like this. Then you sealed that little promise with a soft Kentucky kiss. But summer turned to silence, and September turned to cold. You found a man with better money and a highway made of gold. I heard you left for Tulsa with a ring That's all you left my name. Old Charlie at the counter said, son, I know that look. Love can write a pretty chapter, then burn the whole damn book. He said, I had a woman once who swore she'd never leave. Now every time the jukebox plays, she's sitting next to me. So I raised my glass to Charlie, and he raised his back to mine. Two men holding empty places on two different sides of time. The band played something lonesome, the kind that cuts you clean. And I saw you in the mirror like a ghost inside a dream. Two bar stools and a broken promise, one old song we called our own. A steel guitar crying honest in a place that feels like home. You said forever, then you vanished, left my heart out in the rain. Now I'm drinking with your memory and dancing with the pain. Two bar stools and a broken promise, that's all you left my name. There's two bar stools by the window where we used to sit and dream. You'd laugh into your whiskey, I'd call you my everything. You said we'd leave this town someday, buy a little land out west, with a porch light in the evening and your head against my chest. But now one stool sits empty and one fool sits alone, staring at a neon sign that don't know you're gone. The bartender keeps your glass there like you might walk back